Hey everyone, I'm back. I know it's been a minute. I'm not sure if you can hear my television. I kind of have it on Disney Junior. Don't ask me why, it's just so entertaining. But I wanted to tell you all that this is, August. Just in case you weren't aware, this is August. And with August comes school. So soon school will start, and I'm not too sure how videos are going to work out in this. I'm sorry if the light's blinding you with my movement, but I don't know how the videos are gonna work, but I'm still gonna try my best to get you all your videos and to keep you guys updated on what's happening with me or something new. So I'm here to talk to you today to tell you all that I'm going to get my school books, and I couldn't be any more afraid because textbooks are always heavy and boring and ugly and disgusting. But on the positive side, I've already got my school supplies. I've got my backpack, which I love. I've got my notebooks and my folders. I may or may not get a binder. And then I have all my pens, my highlighters, my post-it notes, all that good old stuff that you would use for school and education. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so let's see an update. Okay, something that I haven't told you all is that I have my permit. And yes, I know it sounds weird, a college student just now having their permit. What? But hey, it's my life, okay? It took me a while to convince my family to let me take my permit. I took my permit and I passed. And now, that was in April, so now I have been practicing driving. What that means is that I have been on the road. And for pretty much almost like all of July, my grandmother's car was in the shop, and that's the car that I love to drive the most because it's right there, it's always there, and it's easy to manage to drive. It's not that hard, it drives smoothly. I love that car. But by it being in the shop, I didn't get to practice. So kind of was slacking. I'm like, oh, when are they gonna get the car back? Any year now? Okay, come on. And now finally we got the car on last Thursday. They called, they were like, hey, the car's in, the car's finished or whatever, and we're like, yeah. So I called my granny, so granny, car's in, blah blah blah, we can go get it. And she's like, okay. So she drove the rental there in Manchester, Missouri to pick up the car. And when she picked up the car, we were happy. We're like, yes, got our baby back. They cleaned out the car. It was looking good because when we had it, we kind of messed it up some. But that's okay because they cleaned it. They vacuumed it. They wiped it down. They cleaned the windows. Okay, anyway, the car's clean. And we're going to keep it clean. But the big thing is I drove. That was my first time driving in traffic, well, not traffic, but driving for real with other cars for a long amount of time, long distance too. So that was me driving. And then the next day I drove, and then I'm trying to see, where did I drive to? Oh, wait, that was on Thursday. Friday, I think I drove some Friday, or it was on a Friday that they called. I don't know. They drove, but eventually on Saturday, they it was the no tax weekend for school supplies, back to school, and I was hopping down on that opportunity, boo. They didn't need that much, but still, at Texas, it's a pain in the derriere. You know what I'm talking about, people. But got my supplies. I drove us to a Target that my granny wanted to go to. Then I took us to Schnucks, and then I brought us back home. Then the next day, Sunday, I drove us to church. Well, first I drove, picked up Alex, then drove us to church, parked in between the lines for my first time trying. Like, it was my first time trying. It wasn't my first time parking the car like in a parking spot, but it was my first time trying to get in between the lines, because the other days that we were driving, my granny was like, just go to the parking spot where they have the little extra space, you know, the little walking part. She's like, because no one's paying attention to that, you're in a handicap spot, so you're handicapped, it doesn't matter. And I was like, okay, granny, whatever. So I just boop boop went on about my business. And so, but at church, I actually parked in between the lines. I wasn't next to any cars, which was good, but I feel like it was a big deal because I got between the lines. And that's a big deal for me because I really don't really. The other attempt was not really between the lines. It was more like straddling the line. So we're going to move on from that because I achieved getting in between the lines. Now my next achievement is to park in between two cars. We'll get there step by step. Baby steps, y'all. Baby steps. Baby steps. But that's an accomplishment for me. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. Can't wait to make more accomplishments, which would be to pretty much park between cars, because I've got everything else down. I just need to make sure that I remember what the things are in the car, where they are, how to operate them. You know, for a driver's test, which is going to come up in October. So anyway, that's my update, my news, my happy time, my moment. And my check-in achievement for this week will be trying to eat healthier. That's what I need to do. That's what I'm going to try to do, because I need to get healthy. I know people that know me tell me that I'm so skinny, I'm so thin, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, you can be as thin as you want to be, and you can be very unhealthy. That's actually why some people are thin or skinny, because they're unhealthy. So, I'm going to try and be healthy so that I can live longer and I can not be in pain and I can be comfortable in my skin. There's nothing else to tell you. Also, I'm also doing it so that my hair can be healthy. You know, I would like my hair to continue to grow very long, but baby steps. I also would like my nails to grow. That would be very nice. Very, very nice. So, you know, I'm gonna call this video quits. You guys can probably hear Jake and the Neverland Pirates over here. I really don't know if you can, but I just told you. So I will check in with you guys as much as possible through this week. Any new achievements, any more goals, I'll let you know. But for now, that's it. That is all. So I bid you all adieu. Farewells, peace, love,